Hello world! Wave Time here, bringing to you another episode of Feed the Beast Insanity. Now right here you can see that I have 7 rows of 4 milking machines each. And yeah, this is a lot. So I found when I started them up a bit, as a 1-minute test run, I actually built all of these when that timer thing was off so that it wouldn't be as laggy. But anyways, I digress. When I finally managed to get the entire thing, it took a long... Let's just say it was very laggy. So what I did was I modified the machines slightly, and I'll show you how. You see that I have transposers as they were before, but what I have is that they're connected to the redstone current, and all of the diamonds, all the milk rather, goes into these condensers, turns to diamonds, then they get sent back through and go to the condensers to turn into dark matter. This reduces lag quite a bit. It's still, well, it's very laggy. It's very, very laggy. And I have Optifine on right now also, so it's helping it a bit, but it's not helping it by too much. Now, we're going to need to make a few more of those, those pipes. I still haven't made them. Logistics pipes, yes, I need 2 more of them, and now I need to find my other logistics pipes, which are in another location, which is right here. Hooray, hurrah. Okay, I gotta put them all in the right place though, so I got 2 of them, 3 of them, and soon we're going to make our 4th. Now, our 4th one requires a lot of blocks of diamonds, so I'm going to have to get another Klein star, not this dinky little one that only stores like 800k, but I'm going to have to get a bit more than that. So what I'll do instead is go into my Klein star charging area and take my Omega. That one will start charging, and ooh, these are going very far. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. And we'll get some more dark matter, so that will make everything. Now, I need 4 stacks of diamond blocks. And I need another one where I'll have to change into diamonds. Or how about what we'll do is we'll take 9 gold, so that we'll be able to make the gold blocks manually. Well, we won't have to make them manually, let's say that instead. And we'll put this here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wahaha! And now we got all the dang information we need. Hoping that we actually have the right thing. It's a chassis pipe. Now I finally learned what a chassis pipe actually is, so when I get it, I'll actually show you what it does. Yep, I need that back. Let's just put that there. I cannot make chassis pipe. There we go. Logistics chassis pipes, basically, from what I understand when talking with someone, I need a wrench to be able to do this. Is everything loading? Yes, everything's loaded, and we're still making quite a bit of matter. Okay, as if it matters, it does quite a bit. Anyways, I digress. Clicking on it, we can add a bunch of these modules. So for instance, a quick sort module we can put in, and it'll act as a basically a bunch of stuff can be used. I have to play around with them. I've never actually used these before, but it's very expensive, probably only very expensive for the Feed the Beast map. I'm not entirely sure. Now, speaking about Feed the Beast, let's see, that's still... If there was a way to collect the oil to be able to use later, that'd be good, but... Okay, as you can tell, probably, because the textures are glitching out, I am actually using Optifine. Optifine obviously does not like the fact that these are all advanced machines, and therefore they're getting glitchy textures, but that shouldn't null anything. except if it destroys anything in here, which could be a problem. Anyways, still looking at all the stuff we need, we still need only 2 more things that we need to do. So, what I think we should do... we still need to get the apiary stuff, so we need... Well, actually, we have 2 apiarist pipes in operation right now, so we have 32. Therefore, we need 32 more, which requires a full stack of propolis. Now, I have been working a bit on the propolis, but all we need to do is take our honey drops that we get by using this little fancy bee machine over here, and throw as many of them as possible into here. Then once we get the honey drops, we can throw them into here and we can make some propolis. Now hopefully we'll be able to get enough of it to be not so much of a headache, but we're going to have to see how that goes. Okay, now another thing that we'll need to do is we'll need to make each and every single type of advanced item. So when we finally get full Klein stars, speaking of which, I gotta put this in here so that we can actually get a charge. La 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 la. Anyways, we're still going to need to get more items than just those mega items, which is a bit of a drag, of course. But oh well, what can you say rather? I can't speak. Anyways, this has 56 and 57 golden gear thingamabobbers. And we're also going to need to get, let's see, 32 of each die. So 16 we can take of this. So once we get these 4 dies, so let's get these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And eventually we put the iron in it, as well as another stack of redstone. Then we could put in the redstone chipsets and we'll be happy and merry and everything. I need to get a hobby. Like knitting. Yes, knitting. Knitting will be able to calm me down maybe a bit. Probably not, but oh well. Anyways. Now this thing is a much better producer of propolis, since the silky combs have a 40% chance rather than the... And they also produce honey, I think. They might, I'm not sure. Anyways, 40% chance compared to the like 10% when I squeeze the stuff. So we're still going to need to get a bit more propolis. Now I could disassemble this, but there'd be no point in that whatsoever. So let's see. Oh, I almost got all the redstone dust I need anyways. So let's see. Redstone dust. Good, 2 redstone dust. That's what I need. And we'll put the redstone dust into here for now, so that we'll be able to make this stuff later. Now, we're not going to do that yet, because we still have a lot of redstone chipsets. No, fly. That would have been bad. But anyways, let's see. Do we have anything special in here? 2 iron bands. We might be able to use those. And sort this. We can throw this away. These do not have EMC values. And I'm not going to make another melker because that will be very, very, very annoying. Okay, so let's check into here and check the... Okay, do we have the stuff for the Abyss helmet? Abyss helmet requires a soul stone and an Evertide. We have neither of those, so that's one thing that we can create. We're going to need 6 buckets of water. So, water please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to need a bit of dark. We got dark matter, but we don't have red matter, which we're going to need 2 of them. 1 of these. Of course, 3 dark matter. And let's see, the soul stone requires glowstone. Therefore, I'm going to need to switch it to matter, energy rather. Pull this out and make the few items. Okay, so first let's make the soul stone. Too bad I can't deconstruct this life stone. It would be helpful. Okay, soul stone, and we can make our Evertide. Good. I wish it didn't give the buckets back, but oh well. I guess that's a Minecraft mechanic, rather. Okay. The items that we have a soulstone and an evertide. These are probably required for the chest plate, so let's check the red matter. Red matter, and body stone, souls, and good. This will require watch flowing time and a gem of eternal density. So we need a gem of eternal density, and we need 2 swift wolves. Got 1 swift wolf. I guess I could use it, but 4 dark matter isn't really too much compared to how much we need anyways. So we shouldn't stress about that. So let's just see how much of this matter we've already created, and it's quite a bit. La 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 la. Now, it's most laggy when we're back here because we have to... That's odd. Didn't even start. Okay, so these unfortunately didn't have anything to start with, and this doesn't have anything to go to. Okay, so this thing is somehow stalled. So some of the machines are stalled for some reason, and some of the machines just aren't getting anything. Not sure why that is. This isn't getting anything because it can't pull anything out. That should reactivate that. And now we're actually getting stuff, so this machine seems to be rectified. This machine still needs to pull the items out. It's still going, so there's still a lot of backlog that will need to be rectified. So maybe I'll get all that later. So we still have quite a bit of dark matter which we can use, so we can make the other items. So I only need, let's see, the Gem of Eternal Density. What do you require again? I'm guessing 2 obsidian and 5 diamonds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 diamonds and also that. So we're going to need our obsidian now. 2. There we go, and there we go. Hi-de-ho, hi-de-ho. Okay, Gem of Eternal Density. There we go. Now, I heard an odd rumor that this actually is more efficient than just throwing it in the Klein's table. So if I get more than... I don't know, let's see. Release. It's not more efficient, you liars. But it does densify it. So we got a bit more stuff. And now we're going to need to make a Swift Wolf, 2 Swift Wolves, and we got enough Iron Bands to be able to do that. Before I mess up, let's throw this back in. And we're going to need our Swift Wolves. Swift Wolves. Ooh, how's this going? That's still taking a while, but it's almost done. So Swift Wolves, what do I require for Swift Wolves? Swift Wolves, I'll need a total of 8 feathers now. Eight feathers, there we go. And now we're going to need to get the dark matter, which I managed to throw away. And now we'll be able to make the 2 Swift Wolves that we'll need. Probably... I thought so. Might as well get it before. Okay. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Ah, it activates only one of them. Shame. Okay, so we got all the alchemical items that we need to create our ring thingamabobber, our boots. Yes, basically all of the items. So we need. We don't have all the items though. Let's check when this finishes loading what we'll need. So, Abyss Helmet, Infernal Armor, basically all the armor. So we got the Katara and the Morningstar. We need a pedestal and a Red Matter Furnace. So dark matter pedestal and red matter furnace shouldn't be too much of a bother compared to all the other stuff. So the dark matter furnace will require 8 dark matter, but then I'll need an extra 4 red matter, but most importantly I will need a furnace, which is very hard to come by. So let's grab the furnace from this. I think I taught it. If not, I'll just have to manually create it. Huh. Who uses manual creation nowadays? Sigh. Okay. I need to convert these into dark matter blocks. And convert this to that. Make some red matter bricks, blocks, stuff. And we got a red matter furnace. And best of all, I can just throw this back in. And let's teach it because it's a high density type of energy. So, now that we got this, how much does this have? 2 million. 2 million compared to all the dark matter that's required. Oh, speaking of which, how is our dark matter going in here? 6. Oh, that's not good. We just killed the machine. That's why it just died. Ah, that makes so much more sense. Okay, there we go. Now that this machine isn't completely dead. By the way, I did have an explosion here. That's why I forgot that very crucial part. I don't forget it often, but when I do, I fail. Okay, so let's see. We got this Klein star, which we can charge a bit more. This Klein star, which will definitely charge a bit more. And let's see if we can get a full charged Klein star. Maybe I should have done the other one. Too late. It's too late to apologize. Is there any way to charge one of them and not the other? Not that I know of. So let's just throw them back in. Throw you back in. And throw you back in. And we'll still generate a bit of matter. Now maybe I can do a few calculations to see how much matter exactly I need to be able to continue on and, well, finish this at a reasonable time. I want to see if I can finish it at the 25-hour mark. I don't think this pace is sufficient to be able to do it. What with how everything is turning out right now. Okay, 27 Propolis, and we got 2 Propolis there, so that's going to take a bit longer, since we still have the fast bees. Run away before they poison me. No. Okay. Silky Propolis first. We'll get that, and now we'll have to sample our... Okay, 61 and 62, so we're a bit farther, we're a bit closer, rather, to our end goal with that. Don't fall, don't fall. But we're not too far away from this, so we're probably going to wait for this before we do anything else, because we still only have those few challenges left. So, see you in a minute. Oh! I didn't know I had 21 extra Propolis, so this is going to actually go a bit faster than I previously envisioned. 48 out of our 64, 51 rather, so it's going to be a bit faster. I'm just going to take a bunch of my EMC junk, even though in the short run it won't do much. I might as well add all of this stuff to my, like some sort of condenser, so that I'll be able to put everything in a nice little small tight... I'm going to stop talking right now. Okay, looking at this, we're almost done, so we'll be able to easily, well, get the iron. We're going to need to get our iron, so I managed to not get iron last time. Wow, I is smart. So let's go back to our laggy transmutation table and throw this in, get a stack, throw a stack, half a stack, yay, yay, and then we'll be able to do stuff without being a complete idiot. Okay, so you got this in, Now we'll make every one of these at a slow pace eventually. Here we go. And we got this, and we got that, and we'll get this. Okay, so once we got all of those wires done, we'll be able to take the remainder of our wires. Ooh, we're making too many. Oops, we're making some of the wrong ones. That's not good, so we're going to need to make some more redstone. And we wasted quite a bit. Let's see, actually, you only need 1 blue, 2 blue, and 2 reds. So we need to get, let's see, we got the blues, we got the reds, we got the yellows, we got the greens, we got the chipsets. Okay, so all is not lost. We wasted quite a bit for a bunch of stuff that we do not need whatsoever, but we got our 2 chipset sets that we'll be able to use. Okay, 55 propolis, we're almost there, but we still have quite a bit to go, which is a bit unfortunate. Suck away and onwards. Okay, so what we could probably do is make some more of these arrays, or what I can also do is calculate how much energy with how much the stuff we have in our Klein stars and all of the other miscellaneous junk that we have will need. So 43 mil and 21 mil. So 43 and 21 with not much in here. Okay, let's just keep with that. 43 and 21, let's get all of the dark matter that we have, accumulate it all, see how much energy that we have in total. Now actually, this might be just enough to finish one of the Klein stars, so that will be a nicety to, you know, I don't know, how do you explain that? Awesome. Let's just explain it as awesome. Sir, awesomeness of awesome word. I'm insane. Okay, so Klein star right here. Don't forget we are using some of our energy, so we have to factor in that. You know, flying around. La la la. Okay. We got it completely charged now. Got a completely charged Klein star, with which we'll be able to make some sort of item. Now, unfortunately, we're probably going to have to make another Klein star omega. Actually, let's make one of these and another omega. So we'll be able to charge a lot better. I hope I do not drop that. So it'll be a lot faster if we take this and shift, click, and throw this in. So this will start generating matter on top of the other stuff. So now we have 3 Klein stars. So 30 mil, 21 mil, and no mil. Okay, be right back. Calculations. Okay, I did some quick calculations and I didn't factor in this, but if I do factor in this, well, without factoring in all of those, it takes about let's see, I need 320 something million EMC remaining. That's going to take approximately 3 hours. 3 hours. With how I have it set up, it's going to be like, I don't know, some 3 hours and 20 minutes or something like that. However, if I factor in these costs like 16 mil each, that means that I can take 48 off of the 328, which was the exact number, and it'll be 280 EMC that I have remaining to use. So let's check this. I don't have anything in my Klein star, mercurial eye, so I can just not factor that into the equations. And let's check. This table is going to take a while, so let's count. Good thing I got a lot of time. I'm not going to waste any sort of EMC on making that faster because it'll probably take 3 hours to complete anyways. I can check the rest of this junk to see if anything is worthy of being melted down to give me EMC. There's not too much left to get. Just a bunch of all of this junk, which I'll have to factor in. Hey, I can melt down my hoe. I better not let her hear that. That would be bad. Okay, so let's take a bunch of this stuff and throw it in. Now, I could expedite the process by... let's see. That's good. That's good. I got 3 dark matter. Yeah, approximately 4 dark matter. So what I could do is when I make another Klein star, I can just build another one of these arrays. That won't be too much of a bother at all, actually. So I can do that. Now, this isn't much EMC generated, but it will be enough when I take this one and this one. Should be enough to make 2 more Klein stars, give or take. So let's check. So take this... and take this. So 1, 2. Okay, so 2 more Klein stars. So now I'm gonna have to wait a bit longer to generate the remaining matter needed to fill these Klein stars. So I just need 1 more Klein star, which is about 25 million EMC. This one's generated rather slowly, and I still have all of these alchemical condensers that I'm using. So I can factor in the fact that I'm using, let's see, there's 1 per, so I'm using 28 of those, and they're 5 diamonds each. So that's a lot of diamonds. So let's see, if I get this, it might be enough to make another solar array. Not a chance. And how did you even generate? I don't understand it. I mean, how? Seriously, what? Ugh. Okay. That's not even remotely close to what I need to be able to generate to make one of those other arrays, but let's make at least a bit of it for now. So 2 of these, okay, guess I'm gonna have to settle with this. So, I can build on top of it. Not so classy, but if I get too close to that, I'll kind of die. So let's just build it from here. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and this should be far enough. Oops. I can't control myself. Is this far enough? Yes, it is. Okay, so let's get this again. And let's place this. Let's place this. And let's place that. And not that. Can you understand what I'm doing? Goodness. So that's going to take a while to generate even enough EMC to make anything else. So I guess I'll have to wait for that. Let's see how this is going. This infinite loop is brought to you by Pain in the Ass. When you just hate yourself. Okay, all the self-hate in the world, can't put myself together again, so let's try to squeeze a bit more out of this system and see what we can get. Okay. Okay, I made 3 whole iron or diamond chips. You know, doing all this work makes me realize how much I'd really love to be able to do some more E-power. Unfortunately, it's not going to be that easy. I'm going to have to wait a while before I'm able to, but it will be decent and nice to be able to start that again. Maybe when version 1.3.2, all the mods, and the Feed the Beast mod, but actually I'd like to make a bit of an announcement for that. I will be continuing my EE Power series, but not in the world that I currently have as my EE Power world. I'll be continuing it as soon as the Feed the Beast mod pack comes public. So as soon as it's completely public, maybe I can bug Slowpoke and get a pre-release, but I don't think I have high enough status to be able to ask Slowpoke for anything of that sort. I'll be able to start as soon as that happens. Now, as you can tell, there is not much interactive stuff I can do currently. Speaking about interactive stuff, this is not even getting into this without it. Maybe there's some tweak that I can do to this system so that it won't just start pulling the buckets. Some of them turn to diamonds. Ah well, it's helping a bit. Like, see, this one's turning all of them to diamonds before it gets taken, so I'm not sure why that is. Okay. How much Propolis do we need? We still need a bit more. We need like a total of 9 or something like that. So let's check. We have that. We have 1 more Propolis. We got some more of this, so we'll turn into more Propolis. Thankfully, we got 4. I don't even know why it turns into that. We got 5. And we need 4 more solitary Propolis to be able to complete that pipe. And this one doesn't like me. Just be yourself. Or saying something like that. I still have a lot of pumpkins which I can do. Let's have some fun. So take that. Ooh, that's gonna be a lot of issues. Yay. I got pumpkins. No, I didn't. Wow, I didn't even get pumpkins from that? That's sucky. This pit brought to you by Way of Time, when you just want to destroy things for the fun of it. Okay, so that was a little counterproductive. Not exactly what I was hoping to accomplish with that, so I guess I'm going to have to wait for my Propolis the old-fashioned way, or my EMC, whichever you want to, decide to rib me for first. Some of this, some of this. Now, since it is a while before I actually manage to start it, I might as well talk about one of the next super projects that I'm planning to build. Now, I've done a lot of the coding for it, so it's not going to be much of a spoiler whatsoever about what I'm building, and probably by the time this video is released, I'll be able to build it and explain it much more succinctly. What I'm planning to do is building, well, some of the limitations currently of Red Power is the fact that you can only, well, if you want to make some sort of track for a music player or some sort, you have to do each note individually, and at best you can string a few of them together, but that's not fun whatsoever. So, what I'm thinking is having a computer system, like a full computer system, not just some sort of, I don't know what you explain it as, but anyways, a computer system with a primary computer, a single primary computer, and 2 secondary computers. What this does, not 2 secondary computers, but a lot of secondary computers. So, the secondary computers control your individual instruments. So, for instance, when you hit play, the secondary computers will activate and thus be able to play their parts of a song. Now, the song you can control by being being badass is one of the ways to control the song. But another way to do it is you can type out the song out onto the primary computer. That data gets interpreted and then sent to the secondary computers, where it's sent into their individual arrays. So when it finally sees that you want to play the song, it'll all start at a single set of time and then be, badass and everything. I still don't have every single part of it planned, so it is going to take a while for me to build it. right now it's kind of just the coding that I need to work on right now, so that will take a bit longer than just doing the physical structure. The physical structure is actually pretty easy. Just have a bunch of note blocks connected to a bunch of computers, and then pretty much you're golden. And this one is coming along well. I just need 3 more collectors, 4 more collectors, and 1 more relay, and then this will be able to, well, make EMC like the rest of them. In fact, I'll be able to just switch that one and get the other ones and steal some of its energy. Maybe not have enough to create the rest of it, but we'll see how it goes. So let's see, this, and this. I need 1 more of you, and I got 2 of those. So let's get 1 more. And of course I had to deplete my this type of Klein star. So is there any way? No. Okay. Fly away, and there's zombies. No. My one bane in my existence. Oh gosh. Okay. So let's reinsert these into the system first. That's the primary objective. This one's... oh, no it doesn't. Yes it does. Zombie wants to play. Throw this in. Throw this in, and I don't have any sort of stuff right now. Oh dear. Okay. Maybe I can take that instead. Oh, and I also have these that I'll need to create. Okay. So once we plug these onto the system, we almost have it completely done. Oh, we need 2 more. That's unfortunate. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode. Oh my gosh! Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of Feed the Beast Insanity. If you like what you see, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to future episodes. Wave Time here, signing off. I'm not going in there for a while. Have a wonderful day.